Imagine you just bought your dream car for $40,000. Congratulations. Now, is that $40,000 car making you richer or poorer? The answer is the single most important lesson in personal finance. Stick around, because we're going to use your daily drive to explain the real difference between what you own and what you owe. An asset is anything of value that is owned or controlled by an individual or business, such as property, cash, or investment. And the liabilities are a company's financial obligations or debts owed to other parties, representing a future sacrifice of economic benefits, such as cash or services. Assets can be tangible, such as machinery, a building, your car. Or they can be intangible, like patents and copyrights, etc. I am going to explain to you everyday scenarios so that you better understand what you own and what you owe. Scenario number 1, the illusion of ownership. Sarah finally paid off her car. Every month she used to send money to the bank, but now those payments are gone. She owns it outright, and if she ever sells it, she'll get cash back. That car is now an asset. But her friend Mike just bought the same model through a car loan. The car looks brand new, but every month, part of his paycheck disappears to cover loan payments, insurance, and fuel. Until the loan is cleared, that car is really a liability. It's costing him more than it's worth. Funny thing is, two people can drive the same car, but one's building wealth and the other's losing it. Scenario number 2, the credit card trap. Tina loves shopping online. One day she bought a new phone for $600 using her credit card. It felt harmless. I'll pay it off later, she thought. But by the time she cleared her balance, she had paid over $700 because of interest. That extra $100. That's what makes the phone a liability. Meanwhile, her friend Josh saved up for the same phone. He paid once and never worried about monthly payments or interest. His phone is an asset. It holds value and doesn't drain money. Scenario number 3, the quiet difference. Alex and Lily both get paid on Friday. Alex transfers 10% straight into his savings account and forgets about it. Over months, his savings grow and even earn a little interest. That's an asset that works silently for him. Lily, on the other hand, uses her overdraft every month. She's always catching up. Her bank balance looks fine, but part of it is borrowed. That's a hidden liability. Scenario number 4, investments and retirement funds. John started investing $10 a week in an index fund. At first, it didn't look like much, just small amounts. But over 2 years, his money grew steadily. He's literally earning while he sleeps. That's a true asset. His cousin Mark says, "I'll start later," but every year he delays, he misses out on growth. And when emergencies come, Mark has to borrow, piling up liabilities. Scenario number 5, bills and borrowed favors. Nina forgot to pay her electricity bill, and it added a late fee. One unpaid bill became 2, and suddenly she's paying more for the same light. That's a liability, an obligation that grows if ignored. Her brother Ben, however, prepays his electricity. He always has credit and never faces disconnections. That prepaid balance acts like a mini asset, value he already owns. Scenario number 6, inventory versus accounts payable. David runs a small clothing shop. The shirts on his shelves are assets, he can sell them for profit. But the invoice from his supplier that's due in 2 weeks. That's an accounts payable liability, money he owes. If he sells his shirts fast, he wins. If not, his liabilities pile up and eat into his profits. Scenario number 7, subscriptions, small liabilities that add up. Maria pays for 5 monthly subscriptions, Netflix, Spotify, cloud storage, and 2 apps she barely uses. Each one feels tiny, but together they take nearly $40 a month. That's a liability draining her slowly. One day she cancels 3 of them and starts using that money to buy ebooks that teach her digital marketing. Those books, knowledge that can make her money, become her new assets. Scenario number 8, the home ownership surprise. People often say, "My house is my biggest asset." But is it really? If you still owe the bank on a mortgage, and you spend more maintaining it than it earns you, it's partly a liability. Now, if you rent out a room or run a small business from home that brings in cash, that part of your house becomes an asset. The same building can hold both, it depends on how you use it. Scenario number 9, skills and education, the invisible assets. Rebecca took an online course in graphic design. It cost her $30, but soon she started earning $200 per project. Her knowledge became an asset. Meanwhile, her friend dropped $200 on new clothes for a one-time event. Looked great, but brought nothing back. That was a liability. Scenario number 10. Health, the hidden asset. People don't think of health as an asset until they lose it. David spends a bit on good food, workouts, and rest. That keeps him productive. That's a powerful asset. But his coworker skips meals, stays up late, and ends up with medical bills. That neglect turns into a liability, one that money alone can't fix. Scenario number 11. Relationships and reputation. Sam is known for being trustworthy. Because of that, people recommend him, help him, and partner with him. His good name is an asset. But Brian borrows money and never pays back. People avoid working with him. His reputation is a liability. And finally, scenario number 12. Gadgets and tech. Lisa's laptop helps her edit videos and run her online store. That's an asset that earns her money. But her cousin uses his laptop only for gaming and streaming all day. That's a liability, because it only consumes electricity and time. When you first list your assets and liabilities, it might look discouraging: loans, bills, debts everywhere. But here's the twist: a lot of successful people started there too. The difference is, they learned how to flip those liabilities into assets. Let's see how you can do that too. 1. Use your car to make money. A car is usually a liability. It loses value, needs fuel, maintenance, and insurance. But you can flip that liability into an asset by using it to earn. You can use it for delivery, Uber, Bolt, or errands for others. You can rent it out when you're not using it. You can even offer transport services for events or people in your area. 2. Turn your home into a source of income. Your home is often your biggest liability: rent, repairs, power, water. But with a little creativity, you can make it an asset. You can rent out a room or garage, host an Airbnb, start a small home business like baking, tailoring, tutoring, or content creation. You can also install solar panels, save on electricity, and even sell excess power if allowed. 3. Transform debt into leverage. Debt is a classic liability, but smart debt can become an asset. If you use borrowed money to buy something that earns for you, you flip the game. Taking a small loan to start a side hustle or buy equipment. Using credit to invest in a skill that increases your earning potential. Or you can try consolidating high-interest debts into one lower-interest loan to save money. 4. Turn your phone bill into a business tool. Your phone and data plan cost money every month, a liability. But you can turn it into an asset by using it to make content, sell products, or learn new skills. Use TikTok, YouTube, or Instagram to promote your business or share your knowledge. Offer digital services, graphic design, writing, tutoring, etc., from your phone. And take free or affordable online courses to upgrade your skills. 5. Turn gadgets into income tools. A laptop or camera sitting idle loses value every year, liability. But if you use it to create or freelance, it becomes an asset. You can start offering freelance services such as writing, design, coding, or editing. You can create content on YouTube, TikTok, or blogs. You can also sell digital products like ebooks or templates. 6. Turn education into earning power. A degree or course that costs you but brings no return is a liability. But when you apply what you learned, it becomes one of the strongest assets you'll ever have. Use your knowledge to freelance, teach, or consult. Start a YouTube or TikTok page explaining what you know. Offer tutoring or write online guides. 7. Turn a job into a launchpad. A job can feel like a liability if it drains your energy and leaves you broke. But if you use it to gain experience, network, or save to start something bigger, it becomes a powerful asset. Save a percentage of your paycheck to invest later. Learn from your boss or company's systems. And build relationships that can lead to better opportunities. 8. Turn bills into investments. Your bills, like electricity, water, Wi-Fi, are fixed liabilities, but you can make them serve you. Use your Wi-Fi to study, build a brand, or run an online business. You can use electricity to power a small production setup, baking, crafts, editing. Also track and reduce bills, then invest the savings. 9. Turn relationships into opportunities. People can be either liabilities or assets, depending on how you treat them. Investing in good relationships, trust, honesty, collaboration, turns them into networking assets that open doors. Work with friends to start something small. Trade skills, you design, they market. And build a reputation for reliability, it attracts opportunities. And lastly, 10. Turn time into value. Wasting time on distractions is a huge invisible liability. But using your free time to learn, create, or improve your habits transforms time into a long-term asset. Spend 1 hour daily learning a new skill online. Read, practice, and apply. Build routines that improve health, productivity, and mindset. Everything you own, even your debts, bills, and mistakes, can become a tool for growth if you learn how to flip the script. The secret isn't just to have assets, but to turn your liabilities into opportunities that pay you back. Assets and liabilities aren't just numbers on a balance sheet, they're choices. Everything in your life either puts value in your pocket or takes it out. The goal isn't to avoid liabilities completely, but to make sure your assets grow faster than your liabilities. That's how real wealth and freedom begin. If you enjoyed this video and decided to turn over a new leaf, consider sharing it with your friends and family. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more.